In 2013, Fordham beat Manhattan in the dreaded gymnasium thanks to 30 points from freshman guard John Sevier. Now in his sophomore season, he's not here. They played the Battle of the Bronx in Brooklyn at the Barclay Center. Eric Paschal, the big freshman, didn't have a big game. The offense went cold. Lots of problems as the Rams fell to Manhattan in the Brooklyn Holiday Festival, 71-57.
The tougher team will win this game, and they did. I think, you know, the worst thing at times you can do with a young basketball team is jump out and get an early lead because they start thinking, oh, we're better than these guys, the game's over. And they just kept grinding and grinding, as I knew they would, and they would come back.
It didn't seem that way early on. Fordham took a 10-0 lead thanks to key buckets from Antoine Anderson, who finished with 8 points and 6 assists, and Mandell Thomas, who finished with a team-high 14. Then, Fordham jumped out to a 16-4 lead after a Brian Smith and Anderson three with 13 minutes left in the half. But then, the Jaspers went on a 26-9 run the rest of the way to take a 30-25 lead into the break.
It's something like 70-something% of teams that get a double-digit lead in the first 4 minutes actually lose the game.
Really?
Yeah, and don't quote me on the 70%, but it's some number that's ridiculous. And we charted at Louisville a couple years ago. And I told our guys, give Fordham credit, they came out, they were ready, we didn't attack their zone well. I thought we were a little tentative, but we kept our poise.
We started hot and we ended cold, that's for sure.
And on the defensive end, Fordham allowed Manhattan to shoot 52% in the second half and 50% from beyond the arc for the entire game. Shane Richards torched them outside, and Ashton Pankey and Emmy Andujar had their way inside with 12 and 14 points respectively.
We did a poor job with Richards, and that was 4 of 6 from 3. That's the whole game for them. You know, the term we use is Xing someone, which means you don't help off him, you stay with him. We were in a defense where we switch assignments on screens and dribble handoffs. Twice he got really good looks off of those. Another time one of the young guys ran at a non-shooter when he was open in the corner instead of just staying disciplined and running to him.
Trust me, Fordham practices closing out and free throws every single day. But the Rams allowed 9 threes and shot a season-low 48% from the charity stripe.
God, you know, we shoot free throws in practice every day, and we don't leave until we shoot 80% as a team. So to come out and shoot 48% and miss 13 free throws in a game you lose by 13 or 14 points can be challenging. So, as I said before, the youth is making me old.
What's really old is this rivalry between Fordham and Manhattan. These teams have played 107 games against each other, and this was only the second time they've played it away from a gym in the Bronx.
I loved it here. I thought it was great. It's really, I'll go play at the Rucker. It doesn't matter to me. It's really, the venue's more about the fans and the alumni, what they like. I don't care where we play. What I wanted to do was get more brand recognition for this rivalry. I think it's one of the best rivalries in college basketball. I really do. It has so much history and tradition. We got to make it bigger than just the Bronx. So it's kind of perfect that Manhattan College isn't in Manhattan and the Battle of the Bronx is in Brooklyn. So it kind of works out well.
Well, what's next for the Fordham Rams? Well, they have 2 more non-conference games, 2 winnable ones against Howard and South Carolina State. I'll be at the New Year's Eve game giving you all the breakdown, and let's see if this team can get to 5-6 before VCU comes to town for the A-10 schedule, which will be very difficult, as you all Fordham fans know. Well, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you for the New Year. Reporting from the Barclay Center in Brooklyn, Donnie Dwyer, thesportcycle.com.